Sugar is not the problem. This is what's making you gain weight. You've been lied to for years. And the worst part? You probably believed it because it sounded so simple. Sugar is the problem. We've all heard it, right? Cut sugar, lose weight, easy. But what if I told you that's not actually true? Yeah, that might sound crazy, but hear me out. Because sugar, on its own, isn't the real enemy. In fact, obsessing over sugar might actually be distracting you from what's really causing weight gain, low energy, and constant cravings. And unless you understand what's actually going on, you'll keep cutting sugar, skipping dessert, and still wondering why nothing's changing. So let's fix that. Right now. Here's the truth. It's not sugar alone that's the problem. It's the combination of sugar and fat, especially in ultra-processed forms. You know what I'm talking about. Donuts, pizza, pastries, chips, cookies, even healthy-looking granola bars and protein snacks. They're all loaded with refined carbs and processed fats. And that combo? It messes with your metabolism far more than sugar by itself ever could. See, when you eat sugar on its own, like fruit for example, your body gets a quick energy source. Your insulin spikes briefly, and then drops. But when you add processed fat to the mix, now your body gets confused. Insulin still spikes, but now it's trying to deal with two fuel sources at once. And guess what it does? It stores the fat, because the sugar gets burned for quick energy, and the fat gets saved for later. But that later? It doesn't come. Not when you're eating this combo all day. This is why you can be on a low-sugar diet and still struggle with your weight, because if you're still eating high-fat, ultra-processed foods, even without added sugar, you're still triggering fat storage. Let me say that again. It's not about sugar alone. It's the context in which you eat it. And by the way, if you find this kind of info helpful, check out the quiz below. It gives you personalized wellness tips based on your body in just 60 seconds. Totally free and super useful. Alright, now back to this combo thing. Think about the last time you had a treat. Chances are, it wasn't just sweet, it was also fatty. Cake, sugar and fat, ice cream, sugar and fat. Even that low-sugar protein bar, usually loaded with oils and emulsifiers. That's the trap. Because food companies know this combo hijacks your brain. It lights up the reward centers, gives you that hit of satisfaction, and leaves you wanting more. It's not willpower, it's chemistry. You're not broken, you're being triggered by design. And that endless cycle? Eat, crave, crash, repeat. It keeps your body in fat storage mode and your energy in the gutter. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Studies show that when people eat high-carb, low-fat meals, or high-fat, low-carb meals, they lose more weight than those eating a mix of both. Why? Because mixing high carbs with high fats confuses your metabolism, but separating them helps your body process fuel more efficiently. By the way, this is exactly the kind of thing the quiz below helps you figure out, how your body responds to food. If you haven't taken it yet, it only takes a minute and it could seriously help you stop guessing. So what's the move? That's what we are covering next. As always, this video is educational and does not constitute medical advice. Here's a simple rule. Don't combine fast carbs and processed fats in the same meal. Instead, try one of these. Fresh fruit with Greek yogurt, oatmeal with cinnamon and almond milk, eggs with veggies and avocado, chicken with roasted sweet potatoes, even a banana and peanut butter, as long as it's natural. See what's happening there? You're not cutting carbs, you're not cutting fat, you're just choosing better pairings and avoiding the ultra-processed junk that throws your system out of whack. Here's another mindset shift. Instead of asking, how much sugar is in this? Ask, how processed is this? What's it made of? Is this real food or a science experiment? Your body knows what to do with fruit, nuts, seeds, and grains. It gets overwhelmed when it sees canola oil, maltodextrin, sugar alcohols, and 20 ingredients you can't pronounce. Want to reset your metabolism? Cut the processed combos. Eat real food. Focus on how foods are combined, not just the sugar number on the label. Oh, and if you're tired of guessing what works for you, take the quiz below. It'll help you unlock the exact approach your body responds to. No fluff. Just smart, personalized tips in under 60 seconds. Now, I know what you're thinking. But does that mean I can eat sugar again? Yes. But here's the key. Eat sugar smart. That means eat it earlier in the day, when your insulin sensitivity is higher. Pair it with fiber, like fruit, oats, or whole grains. Avoid eating it with heavy, processed fats. And choose real sugar over chemical replacements whenever you can, because your body can handle sugar. It's been doing it for thousands of years. What it can't handle is fake, engineered food that tricks your metabolism and keeps you stuck. So don't fear sugar. Don't fear carbs. Just understand the context, understand the science, and most of all, understand yourself. If this all makes sense so far, and you want to finally stop guessing with your health, go take that 60-second quiz below. It's tailored to help you figure out what works best for your body. Remember, you're not broken, you're not lazy. You've just been given the wrong information over and over again. But now, you know the truth. Sugar's not the problem. The combination is. Fix that, and your body will thank you. No crash diets, no restriction, just smarter choices, better pairings, and more confidence. Take the quiz. Start fresh. You got this.
Check out this next video about calorie deficit and weight loss, and we'll see you there. Also, make sure to check out that link in the description for our best recommendations when it comes to calorie deficit and weight loss.